Hi guys, I hope you are all doing well and keeping safe. Welcome again on my channel. For those who are new here, my name is Mary. Mary is a nurse working here in Kenya, a proud nurse of course. And on this channel, I talk more about nursing, I talk more about life. We interact, we vlog, sometimes I do vlogging, and yeah, generally about life and about nursing. And so if you are new here, please consider subscribing. Please share with your friends and like this video as we continue. So guys, in today's video, I just wanted to encourage someone and let you know why you should choose nursing as a career and what motivated me to become a nurse. Actually, for those who don't know me, I am compassionate of being a nurse. I love my job so much and I do it with one heart. If I have to choose a career again in my other life, I'll still choose nursing. And yeah, I'm forever proud of that. And nursing is one of those difficult job that most of you guys fear doing. And I can tell you for free, once you do it with all your heart, once you just decide to be to do it with all your heart and with all the compassion, nursing is one of those fulfilling jobs that actually you make an impact in some people's lives, and actually most of the people's lives, and that's what matters. The impact we give to other people or the patients, that's what matters more. And that's why most of the people say in this career you can either get a blessing or a curse. And it's very true. The way we treat our patients, the way you handle them, or the way you are taking care of them, it really matters. You can either get a thank you, or you can either get a curse or something. So nursing is one of those complicated work or career, but it's also easy when you do it from your heart. You have to do it from your heart. You don't have to choose. So guys, when I was young, I was one of those hardworking young ladies. I was really one of those ambitious girls. I really wanted to be in medicine, the field of medicine. Initially, I wanted to be a doctor, but as time went by, I thought like nursing is more fulfilling to me. And so I really worked hard in school to attain those grades. It's not so much actually, but it's also not easy for you to attain those grades if you're not a serious student. Yeah, we are bright. So yeah, I really wanted to do nursing because it entailed a lot of socialization with the patient. You are there on admission with the patient. You are the one who is taking care of this patient until the patient is discharged. Sometimes the doctor cannot be with you all the time, but when you go to any facility, the first person or the person you will encounter most of the time is a nurse. So yeah, I really wanted this job to help others because I'm also compassionate I know myself. I have this compassion, I have empathy, and yeah, I just have that helping heart. And that's why I decided to be a nurse, and I will never regret like choosing this career. And guys, nursing is one of the complicated job I've told you before, and the only secret is for you to do it from heart. If you do it from heart, if you do it with all your, you don't have like someone is forcing you to do it, but if you just tell yourself why, the reason you became a nurse, just to impact other people's life, you will actually enjoy this career. And the good thing with nursing, the advantage is we are recognized worldwide. That means you can work in any country. Also, finding a job is a bit easier when you are a nurse. And even if in our country we are, sometimes you are not appreciated much, but in other countries, nurses are highly respected, honestly, and nurses are among those who are paid good salaries, compared to other careers. So that's one of the advantages of working or becoming a nurse. Finding a job is not okay, it might be difficult, but you will not completely like tarmac for a whole year, 2 years without getting somewhere. You can just keep yourself busy, like you can get somewhere to make yourself busy. You get my point? And also internationally, we are recognized, like we are, once you do that exam, even if before you do the exam, we are recognized internationally, like we can work in other countries, yeah, easily. Another thing, I think, when you, it's very fulfilling, like in your heart, when you come from work and you are going home, you have done something to a patient and this patient says thank you genuinely from their heart, you just feel contented, like you have done something. The patient is in pain, you give her pain medication and she says thank you, it's just a relief in your heart. Or the patient is suffering, you are just there to give them hope. It's really a fulfilling job to anyone. And also nursing can release even some of your stress. Especially for me, I work in labor ward and so many things excite me. When you are in the delivery room, the excitement of the parent when they deliver, the baby's crying there. We see many kisses in labor room, the excitement of the parents. That gives me joy. And whenever I see that, even if I'm stressed, I feel a little bit relieved because, I feel I've done something, have impacted someone's life, have introduced or have welcomed a new life. So yeah, nursing is a good job when you just do it from your heart. I can insist on that. When you do it from your heart, when you accept that you are here to change someone's life, to make impact to someone's life. For me, each time I come to work, I always pray that God to help me at least to make a patient comfortable. I might not do a lot of things, but at least I just want to make my patient comfortable, to make my patient at least have a smile on their face. At least when you attend to a patient, she or he can say thank you. Not when you attend to a patient, the patient is like, that nurse who gave me an injection, she has an attitude. That nurse who attended to me, she seems to be rude. The way just you appear to a patient, all of a sudden you are rude, all of a sudden you have attitude. I always pray to God to give me patience in whatever I do, to just give me that respect when I'm attending to a patient, because at this point the patient is desperate. The patient is in pain. All he or she wants is pain medication. For you to come with an attitude to attend to a patient, I always pray to God, like, patient to feel comfortable in my hands. And I think that's one of the things that us all nurses can just have that in their mind when they go to work. Even if you are stressed, don't stress or don't let that stress your patient. Yeah, that's one thing that I normally tell myself each and every day. My patient to be comfortable in my hands. Can this patient call me again to attend to him or her? Because if the patient is not comfortable with you, of course, he or she will not want your service again. So that's always my prayer, just to make a smile, to put a smile on my patient face, despite all the challenges, despite the pain, despite everything, at least to be safe in my hands. That's what I mean. And I think that makes me actually enjoy my work more, because I talk to them, I socialize with my patient, I smile most of the time. I smile. I'm not that too serious. I smile to my patient. I joke with them. I just make sure they are comfortable before I even attend to them. Yeah. Disadvantages of being a nurse. Oh my goodness. We encounter so many problems while at work. Not even at work alone, but nursing generally, it has a lot of disadvantages. One of it, we are not appreciated, guys, especially in my country. Oh, I feel the government is not doing much to appreciate nurses as we are recognized internationally. Another thing, the rate of unemployment is becoming a problem nowadays, because I don't know if it's nurses. We are now so many nurses are graduating from school each year, and I think we are so many in that now we are creating unemployment, because all of a sudden nurses are not getting jobs. Getting employment to big facilities is not easy, and even if you get the job, the payment is not, oh my goodness. The pay is low, guys. We don't get much. Like, it's actually, I don't want to mention, but it depends on where you work, but the payment is not, you feel like we are not appreciated much. And another thing is, uh, guys, we work a lot most of the times. We do a lot of work. When you just go to any busy hospitals, the nurses are always on toes. Be it emergencies, you are the first one to encounter before you tell a doctor. Be it medication, when the patient is in pain, you are the first one to be questioned. No one cares how many patients you are taking care of. You have to make sure your patient is comfortable. And if it's a busy facility, sometimes it can be so tiring. It's so tiring, by the way. It's so tiring, and I insist on that. We get so tired when you reach to your home or to your place. You just want to sleep. No talking, no eating, just sleep. It's so tiring, guys. And another thing is, I feel some of the doctors or some of the colleagues, the way we are treated, it's not right. Sometimes it's a doctor. A doctor, it means you are my colleague. It doesn't mean that you are a doctor, you are my employee, or you are my, is it employer or employee? Whatever. Being a doctor does not mean that you are my boss. Being a doctor does not mean that you treat me like a 2-year-old, when you just say, sister, give pain medication, and I stand, I say, yes, sir. I go quickly. Like, no. Sometimes we are not treated well. Some doctors, and even some among ourselves, the nurses, And also, you cannot make everyone happy as a nurse. Lazima kuna mwenye atakuchukia, lazima kuna mwenye amekutuma chumvi umesahau, anakuja anakusort. Lazima akusort. Yeah, so you will not satisfy everyone, or you will not make every patient happy in your hands. It's not easy, because you might be handling 8-10 patients, or and each patient has different needs. Each patient may be different doctors, different orders at different times. So sometimes we are just human beings. We forget. And another thing is, sometimes our shifts are not flexible. That's why most of the nurses, we end up being single, because if you don't have an understanding spouse or partner, it can be an issue. It can be an issue if someone doesn't want you to do night shifts, and you are there. You can't argue with your bosses. You can't argue with your in-charges. Like, what? I'm just newly married. I can't do night shift, It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up unless you have a medical condition diagnosed by a doctor, a professional doctor, that you are not supposed to be exposed to cold. Come with an explanation. Come with that letter from a doctor explaining why you should not do night shifts. So sometimes our duties are not that flexible, but please, for those who are marrying nurses or those who have nurses, please understand, sometimes it's not our fault to do night shift, please understand. And sometimes just have that heart of, so guys, just in summary, to end the video, nursing is one of the most fulfilling and enjoyable career. Just like other careers, we have the advantages and disadvantages, and the secret of being a nurse is for you to do it from the heart and make sure you impact someone's life. If you found a patient is in pain, make sure before you go home the patient is comfortable and free from pain, or at least reduce that pain. Impact someone's life. Make a patient comfortable and safe in your hands. At least the patient not to forget you. You know, when you attend to a patient, tomorrow when another nurse comes to attend to a patient and she's like, hey, that nurse who took care of me yesterday, God bless her for me, you know. Such is the mindset. You do it from your heart, guys. You don't have like someone is pushing you to do it, someone is forcing you to do it, or maybe the patient is in pain and you feel like, I think the patient is not, this patient might be pretending, you know, such like issues. Don't question. Your patient is in pain. What do you do as a nurse right now? What do you do? Can you just position the patient? Can you just talk to her? Some pain is psychological. You can just do something before you start judging the patient, okay? And another thing is that nursing, we are recognized internationally. Work hard. The sky is the limit. Make sure we go to school, of course, to some. Nurses, you know what you can do. You have the potential of being great women and men in the community. So make a difference. Don't give up on your career. For those who are at school, work hard and just be a professional nurse. I'm sure you'll be proud of yourself one day. When you're natudharau, watatusalimia kwa heshima. Sawa? Guys, nursing is sweet, and I wish everyone who is becoming a nurse or who is aspiring to be a nurse, you are on the right path. Honestly, you are on the right path, and I just wish all of you the best. And for the patients who always feel like, there are some people who feel like nurses are rude. Not all nurses are rude. You will meet some of us, we are good. I know I'm a good nurse, that's why I'm always an example. You will meet good nurses unless you have or you listen to this nurse. There must be something before that person like afike hiyo time ya kusema that nurse was rude. There must be a story. So let us not judge nurses by their appearance. Some of you even say, huyu sasa ona sura anakaa tu rude. Mtu akikuona tu sura unakaa tu rude. Honestly, you judge us so fast. Interact with us, greet us, talk to us nicely, politely, be professional to these nurses. You will not regret. Anyways, for those who are indifferent, I had to talk like this. Acha niongee vizuri. I wish quick recovery to all the patients. For those who have been supporting me, all my patients, I know you are here, my mothers. Thank you so much for the support up to this point. Please continue sharing my videos. We are aiming at 1,000 subscribers this month. Please make sure you share so that we can get there soon. Thank you very much for watching up to this time. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and don't forget to comment. Let me see the kind of video that you want me to do next. I'll appreciate, and may God bless you so much. Bye.